My wife left me because she said I was too boring. That's what she told me. Word for word over coffee, one Tuesday morning. It's no affair, no huge blow-up. No warning signs that made sense in hindsight. It's just a flat, quiet statement. You're a good man, but I need more. More what? I didn't even ask. I was too stunned. We'd been married 10 years, had a 7-year-old daughter, mortgage. A routine that, until that morning, I thought was solid. We met in college. She was wild and impulsive. I was calm and deliberate. I used to think that it's what she loved about me that I was steady when the rest of her world felt chaotic. She used to say things like, "You ground me," and I wore those words like a badge. I wasn't the guy who took spontaneous trips to Vegas or bought motorcycles. I was the guy who packed lunch the night before and made sure the electric bill was paid on time. Looking back, maybe that was part of the problem. After she left, I didn't fall apart like people expected. I didn't drink or spiral. I didn't try to win her back. I froze like someone hit pause on my life. I went to work. I picked up our daughter on my custody days. I folded laundry. I went to bed early. I told myself I was holding it together, but really I was just waiting to feel something. 2 months later, I did. I was brushing my teeth and caught my own reflection. For the first time, I didn't recognize the man in the mirror. Puffy face, soft jawline, eyes like faded denim. I looked. It's tired, safe, dull. Everything she said I was. That's when something inside me snapped. Not in anger, but in defiance. I didn't want to change for her. I wanted to remember who I was before I became a placeholder in my own life. I started running, first a block, then a mile. I cut sugar, dropped 30 pounds in 5 months. I went to therapy, shaved my beard and changed my haircut. Nothing drastic. Cleaner, lighter, like I'd peeled something off. At work, I stopped playing it small. I pitched bold ideas. I got promoted. Twice, I started cooking real meals, not just grilled chicken and broccoli. I made friends with other single dads. I took my daughter hiking, camping, places we'd never gone as a family, because her mom was into the outdoors. And slowly, I started to feel like myself again. I wasn't dating, not really. I had a couple of coffee meetups, some ended in polite smiles. 1 or 2 went further, but nothing serious. Wasn't in a rush to fill a void. I was learning how to stand in it. Then, almost exactly a year after she left, I got a text. "Can we talk?" My chest tightened. Stared at the screen for what felt like an hour. I hadn't heard from her outside of co-parenting logistics. She wasn't the type to play games. So whatever she wanted, it was serious. We met at a park. Neutral ground. Our daughter was with her mom's parents that weekend, so it was just us. She looked different, softer somehow. Not in a weak wage, just like the fire that once danced behind her eyes had dimmed. She smiled like she wasn't sure if she was allowed to. "I've been thinking about you," she said. I didn't say anything. I just let her talk. She said she made a mistake. That the excitement she was chasing had turned out to be empty. That dating was brutal. That the men who made her heart race also made her feel disposable. That she missed being seen. Safe. Missed me. She said she saw the pictures online. Our daughter with me at the lake. Me laughing at a barbecue. Me looking confident, happy. "I feel like I let go of someone who was about to become everything I ever wanted," she said. It hit me like a wave. I'd spent months wondering what I would do if this moment ever came, if she ever looked back. And now here it was. I looked at her for a long time. And then I asked her something that surprised even me. "Why did you really leave?" She blinked. "I told you no," I said. "That I was boring. That you needed more." But what was the thing underneath that? She hesitated. Then she said, "I thought you were coasting, that you stopped trying, and that scared me." I nodded. Fair. Then I asked her if she'd change anything. About herself. About how she handled things. She said she would. That she'd already had. That she'd been in therapy too. She was learning how to sit still. Now to stop chasing highs and start building something real. She asked if I'd consider trying again. Right away. Not for our daughter, but as us. Fresh. I didn't answer her that day. I asked for time. She said she understood. That night, I sat on my porch with a glass of bourbon, looking up at the stars. I thought about everything I had become since she left, the man I was before her, the version of myself I found in the wreckage. I realized something. I didn't miss who we used to be. I missed the idea of being chosen, of being fought for. She had walked away from me at my lowest, and maybe she truly had changed. Maybe we could rebuild something stronger. But part of me wondered if she wanted me or the man she saw in those photos, the man I became after she left. And the truth is, I wasn't sure I wanted her back, not out of bitterness, but because I was finally living for myself. I wasn't the same safe, steady placeholder she once outgrew. I was becoming someone even I didn't fully recognize, Dan. I wanted to meet that man without distraction. We met again 2 weeks later. I told her the truth, that I forgave her, that I respected her growth, that I was open to the idea of something but not the past, that if we moved forward, it would be slow, earned, with both of us as new people. She cried, hugged me, thanked me. We're not back together. Not officially. We go to co-parenting therapy. We talk more openly than we ever did in our marriage. We laugh sometimes. We've had dinner a few times, just us, no labels. We're taking it one step at a time. But I'll say this. I'm not trying to prove anything to her anymore. The boring man she left. He was a shell, a placeholder. The man I am now. I built him for me. And maybe that's the real love story after all.